What you gonna do with all that junk inside your trunk? I'm gonna make you drunk, make you laugh, drunk off my arms. Morning workout done? Hello you, oh my god, you are looking delicious, might I add, today. Welcome, and I'm going to do a Q&A video today because I've been absolutely bombarded with a series of questions on my Facebook page, on my YouTube, on my RedTube account. No, I'm actually kidding, I don't actually have a RedTube account. Don't search for that because I don't know. I can't be responsible for what you'll find if you type in 2 Girls 1 Davey or something like that. Anyway, let's move on. Okay, so question 1. Okay, Eden from Facebook asks me, when and how did you start getting into makeup design and application? I have been interested in makeup and applying it to myself for probably since I was about 13, 14, 15, something like that, because I like just taking, eyeliner and applying it to the lids, applying it, to the upper lash line and then smudging it, and even just covering the lids completely, just, really playing with the concept of, like, the dark smoky eye and things like that. So, yeah, so I guess, really it would be, my absolute, like, when I actually started wearing, full face of foundation and, full eyeshadows, mascara, the works, contouring, everything. It's a continually building up process as I get more comfortable and more confident with my ability, but it started really kicking off a couple of years ago, as you would see actually in my videos. Nate from Facebook asks, if you were to create something within the palm of your hand, what would it be? Well, Nate, do you mean, like, are we talking, like, some, like, Dragon Ball Z stuff here? Is this what you were asking? Like, are we talking, like, Spirit Bomb? Because, like, Spirit Bombs would be pretty handy, even though I prefer to be Frieza, just because Frieza was badass, and, like, effeminate and on point. Like, that was an androgynous beauty right there, Frieza. Like, and, like, oh my god, this was way off track. But, okay, back to the palm. I would probably say, I don't know, unless you were talking like technology or something like that, but I would like laser beams. I would like laser beams out of my hand, just like, like Iron Man kind of thing. Are we talking things like that? Or are we talking like metaphysical, like I can create like universes? I don't know, you're confusing me. We'll just stick with Spirit Bomb. G-Hen from Facebook asks, would you rather be in a human centipede or kill your whole family? Alright, I'm gonna answer this one. I am gonna say human centipede. Joe asks from Facebook, what made you decide to start making YouTube videos? Where do you get your ideas from? There was probably an and in there somewhere. As I'm considering maybe starting to make them. Miss Peculiar Shade, which I know is your YouTube user. Hey you, Joe. Okay, so I've had my YouTube account since 2005. So I think that makes it, if this is 2013, is that 8 years? 8 years I've been on YouTube. But of course, like anybody, I started as a user because when I sound like a druggo. But whoa, okay, so this has just gotten real. But I guess I started as a user and just as a watcher because I made a YouTube account because I wanted to watch the over 18 videos. You know how that comes up if you're too young and it says, this is restricted, you need to sign in. So I was like, okay, I'm 104, let me watch this video of whatever, so then it was dormant for a while, and then I found, because I have always played piano, I've always done that. So I really found that I've never really played in front of anyone. I've done a few like concerts and things like that, or like shows, but I have not really done anything really consistently intense. Anyway, so YouTube was a fantastic platform because I could set up my camera, I could record whatever I want. I'm trying to stop my swearing, but whatever I want, and I could just, and immediately I had there was a complete audience, a whole nother world, because it was, and this is what I continually find I get gratification by being on YouTube, is by reaching out and communicating with you all, because in the meat space, in the IRL, where I am, whatever you young kids like to say it, call it, yeah, I don't have that audience, and I find that I am, yeah, it's quite isolating being, you know, here. So it's great to have that outlet. So that's why the cyberspace and why YouTube is fantastic, and I absolutely implore you, start making videos, because I will be your #1 liker, commenter thingy. So do that. Jihen again, from, I think it's Jihen, I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong, from Facebook again asks, if you had to live out the rest of your life as a famous fictional character, who would you be and why? There's a million people I probably could say, but I think I would love to be Venom, or like Carnage, you know, from Spider-Man. Probably Venom, because oh my god, I'm not talking about the Topher Grace little thing, you know, from Spider-Man 3. I'm talking about the big, tough, vengeful, strong, you know, Venom. The one that really had a good, you know, sense of character and like just the ability. I think I would just love that ability. I know now I think about it, he's probably not the most stable character to live out the rest of your life, because you'd probably die, you know, from, you know, multiple, you know, webs to the face. But Venom, I just loved it, you know, how he's like, there is no more Eddie, only Venom. Like, I love that. And just the, you know, the ability to just transform, you know, have you ever felt that, you know, like where, you know, like you're having a really bad day and someone just comes by and just wants to put you down, you know? Wouldn't it be amazing to just be like, you know, and just, you know, and scare the shit out of them, you know? So I think Venom is amazing, and I want to be Venom. Red Fire Pixie 141 from YouTube says, how are you? I'm good. Makeup with Anna says, what's your favourite colour to paint your nails? I would probably say Onyx by OPI, because it's a jet black, and I find black is a classy, timeless colour. It goes with everything, and it's just, you know, my go-to colour, black. And black nails, I've actually got black toenails at the moment, but not black fingernails. I actually have this one here, which is The Show Must Go On by OPI, and it's like this beautiful red colour, which I thought goes quite nicely with the hair, and it looks like this, and it's very, very pretty. But yeah, black normally is my nail colour, go-to nail colour. Okay, so I got this question asked by 3, 4, so many different people, but namely I got asked by It's Bradley Bitch, hey Bradley, Jose Hobo, hey Jose, and Makeup with Anna, and they all asked me about my hair. How did I get this colour? Which I know you can't really see, but you can sort of see. It's that sort of cherry, vivid red. Well, recently I've gone from really, really cool colours, like, you know, like blue, green, I think I went purple for a stage, and then bang, I went red. How did I do that? Well, I had a colour specially mixed up and made for me, and it turned my hair sort of like a very, it's sort of a maroony colour, and it was, yeah, it was okay, but it wasn't really like loving it. So all I did was, here in Australia we have a brand called Fudge. I actually have recently just chucked one in, and it's just like, it's essentially like a coloured tinted conditioner as opposed to a dye, because it actually doesn't last that long. But I use the colour Hot Chili to get this colour, and I just chuck one in every, I think it's 2.5 weeks, and it just, you know, zhuzhes up that colour a bit, and that's how I get this colour, and it's pretty damn easy to maintain. Alright, so I know this video is going for 1,000,001 years, so I'm going to wrap this up and do one final question. Apologies to everyone who I didn't actually answer your questions, but I got to most of you. Okay, so Architect, if you are alive out there, you are the second runner-up, whatever, in my random giveaway, and you have not responded. I have not been able to get in touch with you, so if you're on holiday or something, can you please let me know, because if you are dead, then I'm gonna have to give it to someone else, you know, so respond. Anyway, your question was, hi Gaga David, I would really like to know why you are a fan of Gaga. Why she inspires you, she inspires you in some way? I guess that inspires you in some way? I'm a huge fan, and I would love to know why you are. So, Gaga. Why Lady Gaga? Well, as many of you would know, I love Lady Gaga. You know, I would even go ahead and say I am a little monster. Pause up. Because, you know, and I know Gaga is one of these people who either people love or people hate. People, and I know it's the same thing as, like, you know, Justin Bieber and the Beliebers and things like that, you know, I can understand why people have this hatred or you know, dislike for this pack mentality. And I can understand that too, because I think, I know, because I look at like Beliebers and things like that, and I'm like, god, you know, so I understand. But if we take all that crap away, you can look at just Gaga as an artist, and I think for me, while she may not be breaking new grounds, she's definitely refreshing them. I know you can cite so many examples of, like, you know, outrageous things that Gaga does in terms of like the frog suit or the meat dress or the freaking pod or whatever, you know, but like she will go, I'm gonna wear that and I'm gonna freaking rock that, you know, and I find that very inspiring. She is a reminder of, don't worry about the noise, just stay true on yourself, regardless of what that is. Just be true to yourself and be proud of yourself, and I think that is why I find Gaga so inspiring. Anyway guys, that's the end of the Q&A, or my first ever Q&A. Thank you so much for sending in all your questions, and if you would like to see another Q&A, please post. I will answer pretty much any question that you have, so go ahead, you know, fire them, leave them in the comments, send them to me as messages, you know, send me telegrams, you know, whatever. I don't mind, so just send them to me, and cool. Yeah, I guess that's all I got for you. So I'll talk to you all in my next video. Cool. Bye, guys. Subscribe. It's my birthday. Wait a minute. Is it January 13th? Then it is, in fact, my birthday. Happy birthday to me.